I just wanted to hop on for maybe 10 minutes. I've noticed in the comments, and this has been going on for a while, and I know Sam has made videos about this subject just to clarify everything. I have a couple times, right? But yeah, I see in the comments sometimes where people are trying to look for certain emotions because they feel like it's necessary for them to get rid of a certain symptom or psoriasis or pelvic floor pain or fill in the blanks because well this symptom's associated with this emotion but I'm feeling fear. I gotta look for that anger, right? Or people are micromanaging their emotions too much, and it's what it does when you have expectations, when you're digging, right, where you're chasing certain emotions or the doing a work a certain way, maybe there's perfectionism in there. It can cause confusion, and right when you micromanage it can bring the survival state up more, right? Because it can be you can be distressed trying to get this figured out because you're analyzing, figuring it out, trying to fix, trying to go down, make this into a complicated rabbit hole like we have with all the other researching that we've done until we find the mind body space. A little bit of researching, yeah, that makes sense. You got to understand some of this, just the gist of it. But other than that, right? Keep it simple. The way I see it, it doesn't matter if something's primary or secondary or a blee blah bloop or a symptom or a blah blee. It doesn't matter. Really. Just allow it. Don't be picky and choosy or because either way it'll figure itself out because you're an allower, right? It doesn't matter because the more you make it into a problem and you analyze it, the more the survival state goes up and the more you're blocking the things that are screaming at you in your face that need to be allowed, right? The system's sending you shit for you to allow. You're like, no, where's the anger? Where's the I need to find the corresponding emotion that fits correctly because there's another layer of emotion that's hidden in the shadow. And if I don't find that, like this one's not good enough. I got to find the hidden shadow emotion. If I don't get to that main emotion, right? I got to dig. I got to find the unicorn. If I don't find a unicorn, I can't. Right? That puts so much pressure. Number one, that puts pressure on you. Good luck finding it. It's probably hidden for a fucking reason, right? And that's okay. You don't fucking need to look for it. It comes to you on a plate, right? That's the plate, right? Don't be picky and choosy. Don't be like, well, I don't want to allow you. Where's the fucking, where's the unicorn? I thought we were supposed to. When I start allowing, I'm supposed to. The unicorns are supposed to show up. Well, they are. They're right in front of you. I'm sure you got 18 symptoms that are screaming at you, and you're going, no, no, no. Okay, no. Where's that? You over there? Is that a? No. Okay. Well, this is frustrating. I can't get this to, right? All just pretend you're like this vortex vacuum catcher's mitt, right? And all your job is this massive hole of right where your job is to suck back emotions and dissolve them. Symptoms. Fuck it. Right? Symptoms. It doesn't matter. Whatever's on the plate. If today your brain is looping on a shoulder pain, there you go. That's it. Work on that. I'm sure you got 18 different alarms that are going off that you can allow. It doesn't matter. Trust me. I didn't fucking know any of this shit. I didn't know what a fucking primary emotion was till fucking last Tuesday. Okay, maybe it was 6 months ago when Sam brought it up. But before that, you think I knew anything about emotional categories and fucking no, I didn't know any of that shit. I just intuitively allowed. So whatever it is, just allow it. And then you gotta engage. You gotta engage. Don't allow something all fucking day. Go, I'm not allowing it. It's been 10 minutes. It's been a half an hour. It's been an hour. It's been 5 minutes. Now it's been 10 minutes. Now it's 30 minutes. Now we're back to an hour. Now it's because if you allow something for too long in one sitting, you're putting gasoline on the fire again, right? I've mentioned that 1,000 times. I think I got to say it another 1,000 times. And that's okay. We got to repeat ourselves, right? Because when we're going through the thick of it, like especially me, this is why I had over probably 50 post-it notes in my dashboard in my car because I would forget everything. When you're going to think of it, the brain doesn't want you to remember shit. It wants your attention to the alarms. And that makes sense. That's exactly what I would do if I was the boss, right? If I was the system, I'd be like, no, don't, no, dude, your memory, no, you got to listen. I know you've learned how to allow for 2.5 years, but you're still going to forget how to do it. You're still going to forget because you need to pay attention to that liger that's behind your back that's going to eat your head off. Right? Let's do that again. That sounds like a bomb. Anyway, so keep it simple, right? I did my knowledge to this. I did it in a way so I could understand it myself, so I could do the work and trust, right? So I kept it at. I'm dealing with a security system, an alarm system. My job right now is to do all the fucking pillars. Make sure you're not just allowing, because that's not going to cut it. You got to do all the pillars because they complement each other and they support each other, and they work in unison. See this? See, that church with the, how do you do that? Right? It's like the church, right? Right? You need them all for them to work. So one by one, we're doing the work, right? Each drop, right? We don't rush it out. We don't try to release anything forcefully. We allow it, the drip, to show up, right? And we allow it, and we do the process. It dissolves, and it goes away. If it comes back, you do it again, and then you engage. You got to do the visuals. You got to elevate. You got to be aware of old behavior patterns. You got to have a schedule. Stick to your walk and talks, right? You got to commit 1,000%. You got to be prepared, right? You got to put all the stuff on the shelf and commit 1,000%. Did I just say that? Yes. Let's say it again. You got to commit 1,000%. Be consistent every day. Never miss a day. Have your routine schedule. Follow it. That's your lifeline. Did I miss anything else? Right? I said elevate. And movement in nature. So your walk and talks. Do all those things along with the allowing, right? Because we're not going to get rid of, we're not going to distract, we're not going to catch things and redirect and try to forcefully ignore, right? And try to force new neural pathways. That doesn't make sense. Your brain's already making neural pathways automatically. You bring that survival state down, right? You empty those allostatic loads. And guess what? The brain's creating neural pathways as we're going along. It's constantly neuroplastic. It's constantly updating, right? Constantly making neural pathways. The more you change, you bring in the new programming. We turn off alarms. We bring that survival state down. Where's my thing? Over time, right? When it's here, it's updating. When it's here, it's updating. When it's here, when it goes back up, it updates, right? You're constantly creating neural pathways. You're updating, right? So don't worry about the neural pathways. It's pointless. It's irrelevant. The brain worries about that. Just like you shouldn't worry about your kidneys or detoxing or patching holes in your gut because there's holes in your gut. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about your microbiome, right? It'll figure itself out when you're in this state right here, back to standby, back to zero. The systems in your body, right? They get back into a concert of flow and working together in unison in love, right? Like it's like this orchestra of right? Everything works in unison, right? When all the alarms are off and you're out of survival, shit starts to heal. Starts to get back online. Even structural shit that people tell you that can't. Structural shit. Things start to detox. Things start to work the way they're supposed to. All of a sudden, you're able to put on muscle because you couldn't before. Your hormones get back in line. They get balanced. Your nutrients get back. You don't have to take magnesium anymore or vitamin D3, 10,000 units of blah, 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 blah. Right? Your candida just starts to lift and go away. right? It was never the enemy. We were never supposed to kill it. It was there for support. Now, it doesn't have to be there because all the alarms are closed, shut down, turned off one by one by one. That was about to turn into a song. So please, trust me. Where's that from? Please. Anyway, trust me. I didn't know all the shit, but I knew enough. I knew enough to understand what to do, right? I treated everything as an alarm system, right? Everything was an alarm system, and it makes sense. It's there to keep you alive, right? And what I did is I brought the survival state down far enough where my symptoms are gone so I could live life. And now I'm able to do some of the deeper work. I'm not digging for trauma, but somebody else might. They might want to. And I say don't dig for trauma in the beginning. Just work with what the brain sends you on the platter. And even then, if there's too much, put it on the side and work on the other 18,000 things that the brain is sending you. You got plenty. Trust me, you got lots to work with. So now, I've been recovered now, maybe, I don't know, 3 years ish. I don't even know, right? All the symptoms gone. OCD looping thoughts, physical symptoms all gone. Everything's quiet. Now, if I had trauma that I wanted to dig, now would be the time to do it because it wouldn't be like putting gasoline on the fire. Now is the time to maybe analyze some of the adaptive mechanisms that I created because it made life easier because I couldn't be my authentic self when I was a kid because of school, society, my parents, my friends, my work environment, my relationships, right? I had to become something different that wasn't me. And that fills up the allostatic loads because that stresses the system. So your allostatic loads, yeah, they do fill up a little bit, right? But the thing is, we've done enough work throughout our journey to bring the survival state. So it might be over here. Symptoms are gone, right? And now you're at a better place to start working on the fine tuning, right? Now we're fine. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a little fine tuning. Plus, life throws me curveballs. I got all the tools. I've learned enough. I've been sitting in the trenches with the OCD looping thoughts for 3 years, and I overcame and I learned a lot from that, right? The allowing, plus the other pillars, right? And after you recovered, you might be like over here. And now you're at a place where you can analyze a little bit and see all these different mechanisms that you created and untangle that little web by allowing. It untangles itself. Isn't that beautiful? You start being aware, right? You start to say no, maybe. You start to expose yourself to situations that are very uncomfortable because you're going to start saying no, or because you're not going to get sucked into your insecurities, maybe in a relationship or a relationship. Maybe you're going to finally get out of that relationship. It's still challenging, but now you know it works because you've had the proof through the journey, because you did the pillars, because you did the exposure and the allowing. At first, nothing shifted, but you stuck with it, and eventually you did see alarms turn off. That thought that used to drive you crazy, where you thought you were going nuts, now that thought doesn't bug you anymore. Okay, there's your proof. You've done it enough, right? I have enough proof. There were so many things that were triggering me, they don't anymore, right? So then with that, you have experience, you've done it enough, you become a bit of a master, right? So you use the same methods to fine tune relationships, work environments, friends that are toxic. You can finally fucking purge them. When before you would keep people around because it was just easier. You didn't want to deal with any drama, insecurities that you were just not ready to let go. You were a slave to all these alarms, and finally now you're able to fine tune. And then when we do that, because I'm doing that now, I think I've been doing that for the past 2 years, but more in depth, I would say now, especially with the help of Sam pointing things out, right? She's really good at that, right? Now my allostatic loads are going down a little further, right? But along the way, I'm sure there's going to be more challenges to come because these challenges, it's interesting. Now in the future, when challenges come, we see them now as opportunities to learn something about ourselves or to release something that needs to be felt or to upgrade or to learn a golden nugget of something. Literally, everything that I go through now that's a challenge or something falls on my lap or something doesn't work or this happened or this event, after I get through it and I learn something from it and it helps me and it puts me more on my path. When before it was thought to be something dangerous, evil, or unfair, now I see it as okay, this must be really important for me to learn to upgrade, to support my path. And yeah, sure, some things it doesn't seem like that. I still have my dogs. They're alive. They're I love them. Now I have Charlie, my squirrel. I don't know how the fuck what's gonna happen with him if he's gonna go on his own and I'm gonna be crushed, or one day he might pass away, or my parents are still alive, right? I got plenty of big curveballs that are sitting there waiting. So, right? That's life. That's it. That's the way it is. I know. And you know what? I know and I don't know. And I'll find out. So, yeah, today's subject, right? The point of today is don't fucking overanalyze shit, right? Allow it to be there. Let it do its thing and do the fucking work. Don't allow all day on the couch and freak out because you feel worse because you've been micromanaging your emotions and trying to find the fucking hidden unicorn and you can't find it. And the more you look, the more it's not there. And you got symptoms screaming at you in your face. You're not allowing them. You're not building that leverage of indifference over time because you're just, no. Oh yeah, I got so much shit on my, no, fuck it. No, fuck the plate. No, where's that? No, but I have to. I'm desperately looking for that emotion. This makes sense, but things are just getting worse and worse. I don't understand. I'm not really doing the work, but I'm just analyzing, trying to fix, trying to get rid of, trying to figure this out, trying to. Right? Are you Einstein trying to figure out a fucking E equals MC? No, that's not right. E equals MF. No. It has to be MC. It could be. No. Right? That's just going to bring your survival state up and you're going to get more symptoms and you're back on the hamster wheel. Or should we call it, what's the other one? Gerbil wheel. Right? You're back on the gerbil wheel. We don't want to be near. No gerbils. Right? No gerbils. We don't want gerbils. So you're actually making it easier on yourself if you don't fucking overanalyze and just leave it be. It doesn't fucking matter. It's irrelevant. Let's keep it simple, right? This shit's good to know, right? All the shit. There's lots of mind-body science that's good to know. But do you think if you were to learn if I learned all the mind-body science, I don't think I'd be able to move through this journey the way I did. And the way I did was the hardest fucking thing I ever went through. And I kept it stripped down simple. So that's already the hardest thing you will ever do because you're your own worst enemy. You're the only person that's blocking you. You got to show up for yourself. You got to do this shit every day. Okay. And symptoms, they fucking skyrocket. You think you're going fucking crazy for 2 years, right? You get setbacks. It's a shit show. So imagine now you have all this information, right? Every fucking thing you do, you're going to fucking question it. You're going to analyze it now because you have more information for your OCD brain to fucking throw in your face. You go, oh no, that maybe, well, no, well, maybe that's, well, you should turn left, but what if you turn left and turn left again? Is left enough or should we going maybe 30 degrees left? Are you going left enough? Maybe it was right then left. Maybe it was right then left. Maybe you think it's left because there was a letter L in it when it meant to say low left. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? So just keep it to the point of we're emptying our allostatic loads by allowing drip by drip. We're bringing down the survival state over time, right? And it goes like this. Yeah, amazing. Oh no, not now. Oh, fucking right. We're in a flow. We're almost there. Fuck that. Right? Right? Fuck that. Right? 2 years. You think you're like, oh fuck yeah, fuck no, no, no. Right? And then you fucking move forward in leaps and bounds. Then cha-ching. Right? When you don't look for recovery, it chases you. When you go live life, right? Don't wait to live life until you're recovered. Right? The old saying? Is that an old saying? I don't know. Live life first, recovery chases after you as a consequence. And yes, the whole journey sucks. So please, don't make it more difficult on yourself, right? Just pretend you're this big catcher's mitt of allowing, and you gotta engage. Don't forget to engage. That's the word of the day. Today's the word is called engage. How do you spell it? E-N-D? In, no, in, did I forget how to spell engage? Maybe if I write it down. Hold on. Engage. There's no D, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Well, I could just. Oh my God, Helmut, you don't know how to spell? No. Sometimes things come up and I'm like, I forget. How do you spell engage? Like, I probably knew yesterday. Engage. Yeah, no D. There's no D. It sounds like there should be. Engage. No. No, it does not sound like there should be a D in engage. Engage. All right, whatever. Yeah. So that me fucking up with the word engaged, does that right? That was good. Maybe my guides like let him forget how to spell engage for a second. So he turns this into an event and people can go, what the fuck is wrong with you? So that they never forget you need to engage after you allow. Because if you, like I said, right? Pouring gasoline on the fire. If you allow all day, you're going to start to ruminate and not know how you got there. And you're going to start researching, trying to figure out, analyze, trying to fix. We don't want that because then you're back on the hamster wheel, the gerbil wheel. Why not the hamster? Isn't the hamster the same size as a gerbil? Why didn't they use hamsters? I don't know. People are like, what are you talking about? Some of the new generation, the millennials. What is he talking about? Don't research it. Don't search it. Engage. Thank you, PhD. Well, he's got a PhD, so he would know how to spell engage. Hired. Engage. Engage. So please, everybody, engage. All right. Computer fast repair. That sounds like a computer repair shop, right? Helmut, what up, bro? Whenever you come in, we feel good, man. Just want to say you the man. Thank you. Keep making these videos. Love it. Thing is, I'm dealing with a squirrel now that screams at me when I walk by the fucking cage because he wants to be fed. Right? A couple weeks ago, he was laying on the ground, fucking eyes closed, abandoned by his mom. Right? He was probably like 50% gonna die. Right? I wasn't getting much out of him. I had to fucking literally, you know, I had to give him Pedialyte so he gets hydrated. Then I could feed him formula. I couldn't just feed him formula. It had to be a special formula. And before I fucking fed him Pedialyte or the formula, you have to warm them up. Because if you don't warm, it's like all, like, if it doesn't, they could die. And when you feed them, make sure that they don't choke and it doesn't come out of their nose because they could die. Or they could get pneumonia and they could die. And if you don't warm them up, they might have some problems with their digestion and they could die. Like, holy fuck! So I'm sorry that I might be going live. I'm going against everything I said and planned. Right? I said I'd only go live once a week and do recorded content. Well, if I got to record content, that takes more time for me to do it and then edit it and then post it. But I'm walking the dogs. I'm trying to feed a squirrel, feed the dogs, no, squirrel's hanging up. Right? I'm trying to get that all organized. He's demanding. He's happy. He's doing good. He's jumping around in the cage. right? And I'm like, all right, come on, I'll feed you, and then we'll go for a little hangout. But no, he wants to sleep now. Okay, well, shit, I only got. Well, he's sleeping, so it's just like having a baby, right? When they sleep, this is where you can clean the house, type of thing, right? And I'm leaving. I got formula on my shirt. I got fucking paper towels everywhere, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta make sure he pees, and then I gotta make sure I'm editing some videos from Sam, and then I gotta figure out some YouTube stuff, and then I gotta fucking put content on, and then I gotta fucking right. So I might not, my schedule might be all over the place for a little bit, but my goal is to have something in place that's ongoing, on time, so that you guys can join me or know when to expect me, type of thing. You know what I mean? 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 You know what I mean, Bern? Saudi. G Marshall, what's going on? How hot is it? I'm going to say 52 degrees Celsius. Okay. Whatever you do, you still have the memories of your worst moments. Yep, and you allow them and engage. You're going to constantly be hijacked by your thoughts, going to be sent thoughts, intrusive thoughts, thoughts about you, thoughts about the future, that you're going to suffer and die and all kinds of things. We allow them the best we can. Some of the symptom thoughts and what if thoughts, we allow them the best we can. We even agree with them. Like whatever XYZ fill in the blank thought that shows up or symptom, right? I used to agree with it. I go, thank you, Limby, for sending me that. And you know what? Give me some more of that. And you know, I don't want it to go away right away. I'd like you to stay, actually, that symptom, I want it to stay for 6 months. And if you're gone tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed. We had a deal. This is the deal. You're staying for 6 months. So get comfortable. I already got a, tea set up for you. You're moving in. You're moving in. That's it. That's it. You're moving in. That's right. This is why I brought it up. You're not the only one. I keep seeing this in the comments. And it bugs me because I don't want people, thinking this doesn't work. This is horseshit. No, I know it's mine, but this isn't right. This is right. So I want people to get the right information so that they don't get sucked into stressing themselves out. And then, but you know what? This is a part of the journey too, right? So you're going to be more of a master because you went through this. You did the thing is, I did the same shit. I overanalyzed, did things the wrong way. I was horrible at my visuals. I was horrible at allowing. I was horrible at everything, but I was consistent. And I've never been consistent in my life with anything. Right? So this is good. You need to go through the things that, I'll try to help and give tips, but in a way you got to take action and fuck it up and overanalyze and freak out and feel like the world is crumbling, and then get back on the right path and adjust and go, oh, okay, now this is why I was, you have to find the contrast of what you're doing wrong to find what really works, to tweak. And the only way to do it is to find out. You'll get the directions. The directions and the methods are just 10% of this journey. So whoever's, out there that hasn't taken action yet, you're not going to recover. You have to take action because that's 90%. Because the rest of this journey is you showing up and finding out and making the mistakes. So you got to work that muscle and do it wrong 1,000 times. And there's no off button. So you're forced to learn. Take action. Keep going. And this is a prime example of what this journey's about. You're having mentally rough weeks. I wish I had that, right? Every day was mentally rough. Not even rough. Rough would have been nice. How you feeling? You look rough. Yeah, I'm a little rough. No. Right? This was making exorcisms jealous. Rough is like, right? Rough is over here. I was over here. Lapping it. And just think, from here to here, this is a nightmare of hell. I fucking passed that. Yeah, that's correct. You got that right. I fucking lapped that. So, right? So I hear you. I only feel the frustration of not feeling the suppressed emotions, and it's explosive. And here's the thing. You are feeling, right? Don't analyze it, right? The suppressed, it's there. How many symptoms do you got? Name them, right? Do you fear them? Do they show up? Are you kind of freaking out about it? There you go. Allow it. That done. That's it. Right? Symptom. Oh, knee pain today. Oh, fuck. What is that? We allow it. That's processing. Right? Oh, the fucking my finger. All of a sudden it hurt. My gut pain. I got why is it stabbing? I got stabbing pain. I got stabbing. I got looping thoughts that I'm gonna die on Tuesday. I don't know because I had a mediumship reading that fucked me up. There. There's your fucking target. Right? You get 1,000 targets that you need to allow. Use that. That's perfect, right? And the more you do, right, don't have to worry about it. It's coming. It's there. That's it. That's all you got to work on. That's it. That's all I did. And look at me. Look at me. Freedom. Oh yeah. Look at calm as fuck. Right there you go. Trust me. Right? Don't overanalyze it. Right now, you're talking about fear. Everything, me, I just wrapped it up to fear. Everything I'm feeling pretty much is fear. Right? Fear, sadness, anger. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. It doesn't fucking, we don't need to, right? You don't need to go, what is this? What is this primary? Don't worry about it. What is this? This is shit. Just say shit. Right? Call everything shit. Oh, I don't like that. That's shit. You don't like it, right? That's good. That's your label. Allow it. Put it in here. Fucking allow it. That's it. Right? Oh, do you like it? No, I don't fucking like it. That's shit. Shit. We need shit. Give me more shit. More everything is shit that you don't like that you allow. Even good stuff. Allow that too, just to make sure you're learning how to allow. Right? I feel good. Oh my god, that puppy. Fucking allow that. Allow that. What next? What's there? Fucking over analyzing that maybe that bird is gonna get eaten by that cat down there. Fucking allow that. Right? What else? Oh, I got this neck pain, and maybe it means that I have a pinched nerve. Maybe I got a fucking a slip disc, and now maybe I need surgery in my back. Allow that. What else is there? Oh, I feel like my hand is getting a little bit. Maybe it could be. Oh, it's a little bit numb here. Just tingling here. Maybe. Oh, I think I'm getting the starting. Oh, I think it might be MS. I mean, allow that. Let it do its thing. Build that leverage of indifference. Right? You don't have to. What are the emotions there? What are the emotions there? It doesn't fucking matter. Don't even go there. You don't even need to go there. Right? I never did. I just assumed. Oh fuck, I'm scared. Maybe I'm wrong. Right? Maybe I called it wrong. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna win. You're still winning. You're still winning. Even if you do it wrong, you're winning. Trust me, you're fucking winning. Just allow it. That's why I love allowing. You can't fuck it up with what you can't. Well, I did, but I mean, you just allow it. And then you engage. Make sure you engage. Engage. E-N-G-A-G-E. There's no D in engage. Don't forget. You guys will never forget. In 10 years from now, you will have a flashback of me saying, remember to move on. I thought you said engage. Same shit. Move on. Alrighty? Alrighty? Sounds good? Alright, good? Okay. Alright? Yeah? Okay. You sure? Okay. Okay. Hey, as always, so nice to hear your advice. Good to have you, Anne-Marie. Grosicki. I'm still suffering from brain fog. Still, that's fine. When you say still, don't think of it as why is it still here? I needed to have it gone because that's not fully allowing because that there's a certain amount of expectation and small strings attached, right? You're not allowing to get rid of symptoms. We're just allowing let the brain fog hang out. Tell it, hey, hang out for another fucking year. I want you to be intense for the next 2 months. Let's go. That's how you build the leverage of indifference. Make it your friend because that's the only way you will ever be indifferent to it is to have more of that symptom because it gives you the opportunity to adjust and to bring that fear state down by exposing yourself to it. That's how it works. I'm telling you. Okay. Brain fog, 2 months now. Oh, fuck. You're still a spring chicken. That's fuck all. Physical symptoms have mostly gone, but this is the scariest. Would you say it's a symptom that shows up? Don't analyze it, right? Because look, it got your attention. It's working, right? Make friends with it, right? So this is what happens. You're not out of the woods yet. You still got a long way to go. Sorry to tell you, and I'll tell you why. This is happening. This is happening. And it's all good, right? You're still in the fucking. You're not out of the woods yet. So you started turning off alarms because you're doing the work. Hopefully, you did all the pillars. Obviously, you're doing the visuals. Obviously, you're doing the visuals every day. You never missed a day. Obviously, you did the elevating every day. You never fucking missed a day, right? And right, this survival state came down. You started turning off these physical symptoms because you're allowing them. You're becoming indifferent. You're building that leverage of indifference. So the brain goes, let's turn that off, right? These alarms don't need to be on. They're sending us a message of safety while they're in the danger. Thank you. Finally, you're giving us the right fucking information. I'm able to adjust and update. Thank you. But the thing is, it's losing its supply of alarms because you're turning them off, which is good. But it has to get your attention somehow. So it'll give you brain fog because you're not out of the woods yet. You're about here. Around here, the brain fog will lift and go away forever. Forever young. Forever free of brain fog. Right? So you're still here, not out of the woods. It still needs to get your attention, so it's going to throw you new alarms to take place of the old alarms because they're not getting your attention anymore. See what I mean? Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Right? Some people are like, no, I don't know. Yes, it does. It makes sense. Yes, it does. All right. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Engage. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. So I just wanted to make sure that I was very loud about don't fucking analyze. And I'm going to say what the fucking don't fucking analyze your emotions because you're fucking bypassing a bunch that want to be felt because you're trying to be nitpicky, right? Don't be nitpicky about what you're going to fucking allow. Allow what's screaming at you right in front of you. It's right in front of you. It's like this. And you're like, no, but I got to get out of the way. Get out of the way stuff I need to allow. Where'd you, right? No. Anal pain is mind body. Structural things are mind body. That's how they got there in the first place, right? Doesn't matter. Start doing the work. And use some coping mechanisms to get some relief. Do some stretches, right? Whatever it is that people have been doing to get some relief, so it doesn't drive you crazy, so you can do the work. Because doing the work is what gets you to the end zone, right? It gets you the freedom, right? But if you're not doing the work, you don't get the freedom, right? That makes sense. So what would be stopping somebody from doing the work? The symptoms sometimes, usually 9 times out of 8. So sometimes we need to adapt and use coping mechanisms so the symptoms aren't getting your 900% of your attention, maybe only 500% of your attention, so you can focus on the work. So do whatever you got to do. Do some fucking stretches. It's linked to bowel movement, and when they're harder, the pain gets... Yeah, I know. I've been through all that shit. Right? You got to invite it in. You got to allow it. Don't try to get rid of it. Don't try to fucking make things easier. If you can use any stool softeners that work, use them. Magnesium, stretches, right, for now. And then eventually, while you're doing the work, it will soften when it's ready. Also, work on the thoughts about your symptoms because they're reactivating the symptoms because you're activated constantly. That's the fucking secret about all this mind-body shit, right? We know all the other gurus say, well, you got to get rid of the doubt. You got to get rid of the fear. Okay, but how the fuck do you do that? Right? By trying to get rid of it? No, that keeps it there. That keeps it stronger. So we're showing you how to learn to become indifferent. That brings the survival state down. The symptoms turn off because of it as a consequence. That's the fucking secret. This is where allowing comes in. See, I just told you the fucking secret to everything. Everything. Okay. Let me just double check that I didn't miss anything. I have a bunch of videos of I have a bunch of videos of bowel move, like where I couldn't poop because it was literally a wall went up, right? My pelvic floor was fucking tight. I had rectal pain that felt like there was a knife going up my rectum, testicle pain. What else? I felt like there was lava in my rectum. My tailbone hurt like crazy. My bladder, stabbing pains. And I also used to go pee 50 times a day. I also used to feel like I had to pee when I was totally empty, right? Tingling feeling, a sensation like I had to pee, but I really didn't, but I felt like I did. What else? Man, I had all kinds of fucking problems down there. Also with my gut. Oh man, you fucking trust me, I had it all. And guess what? Even doing the methods, it took time of doing the methods, right? Just because you start doing the methods now, even in a year from now, it doesn't mean it's going to go away right away. It's making sure that you become a master at this, and it takes time for the survival state to come down. So you got to have fucking patience, a little bit of patience. It took me 3 fucking years, but it is the way. It is the answer. You will get there. The symptoms will go away. I promise. Only if you stick to the work and your journey and you don't fall off. How do you spell engage? Real quick. Engage. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. Thank you, PhD. You down with PhD? Yeah, you know me. Love it. And by the way, if everybody and anybody wouldn't that be even better? Would please subscribe. And while you're there, since you're there, you might as well fucking like. You might as well like. And after I go off, leave a comment, because that really spikes the algorithm. Let's see if we can get 200 fucking comments in this video. Right? So everybody who watches this, they probably won't see the ending, because some people you tune out after the hat. What if? Maybe I'll leave something in the comments. Leave a comment, man. Let's see how many comments we can get this thing maybe to skyrocket and go a little viral. Sure, why not? CT, thank you. Love it. I love it so much. Nicole, hey. Yeah, you just said, that's so weird. You said Nicole, hey. Weird. Synchronicities. Synchronicities. Hey, that'd be a good name for a spiritual bar. Synchronous City. Oh, I'm on fucking fire, kind of. Not really. All right. Good. Good to see you guys supporting each other. Love it. Part of the group. Awesome. Love it. Yes, pelvic floor. You see? I told you. Yes. Anal. Yes. There was a while where I couldn't poop, literally. So I had to, Omar, listen to me. Yes, yes, I'm listening. No, listen. I am. Wait. Come on. All right. You know what I used to do? I used to put my finger in a cot, finger cot. And I would put it in coconut oil. Right? Lube it up. And then I would go, wait a minute, did I use 2 fingers? No, I used 1. And then I would go in my bum hole and open it and help it so the poop can come out. So, and I had a poop chair that I'd sit on, and I had to do that for 1.5 years. And after, the first couple of weeks, it freaking me out that I couldn't believe I had to do this. I thought there was all kinds of things wrong with me. It didn't make any sense. There's nothing wrong with you. Trust me. It's all good. It's just you're tight. Your nervous system's going, right? So if you have to for 1 year, and this is what happened to me, for 1 year it became my routine. I'm like, all right, finger cut, and right, no problem. Okay, let's get out there and cut the lawn. That's what I did. Yes, bedside manner is. I don't even know. I don't even have any, but it's always good news. It's always good news. See, poop. Right? Today was supposed to be about, don't overanalyze your fucking emotions, and now it's turning into poop. Poop talk. Don't look in the toilet either. Omar, where are you? Omar? It doesn't matter. See? That's more proof that you've been tight down there and you've been dealing with more survival. And think of it: are you dealing with any stressful situations? Are you in a stressful, marriage, or are your friends maybe a little bit? Maybe cut some friends out. Is your job? Are you right? Are you working in the bomb squad or something? That's are you maybe a air traffic controller, right? Something maybe you got to quit, right? So, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. What should I call this? Don't microanalyze. Okay, what's your job? Are you in a or marriage or friends or there's a thousand different there's probably 10 things that's refiring your you're in a room full of ligers. So what are the ligers and see if you can set those ligers free while you're doing the work, right? Okay. Well, you're going to get through it. All of you. All y'all. All y'all are going to recover, right? Cuz you're in the space. As long as all y'all decide to show up and do the work, you guys will recover. The brain will have no choice but to update. And it will. Oh, running a restaurant. Okay. What kind of food? Is it like shawarma or like Turkish food? Or what? No, what do you? What's your background? I love all kinds of food. I eat it all. Vietnamese, Middle East, um, Mexican, of course, German, European, Eastern European. Um, I could probably name it that. SH and then cover the I so that YouTube doesn't fuck me around. Omar, you're Mexican. Oh, Shuk. That's got to be some sort of hybrid there. You live in China. Omar is a Chinese chicken living in the band and going bone cooking. Oh, from Israel. Okay, okay, cool. Maybe you can do Chinese and Chinese fusion Mexican. Nah, just do Chinese. Chinese is good just by itself, right? Just call this video. Call it every emotion of your system. Shit. Do it. Allow that shit. What's the shit? Well, the symptom. We're calling. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need to know if it's primary or fucking joy or anger or guilt or fucking no. Nah, it's shit. Allow the shit. Done. 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 All right. See you guys. I will see you. Okay. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow dance. 3:30 Eastern time. Be there or be triangle and dance. You don't even have to dance hard, right? You don't even have to dance hard. I will put a post in the community, and you guys will see. Hey, KDW at 1744. Does this sound like a radio station? KDW at 1744 says that this is the exact message that I needed to hear today. I think I learned a lot about a lot. I can't see. I can't see if I can see that. This is the exact message I needed to hear today. I think I learned a lot about things I was doing wrong these last couple of weeks. Gonna get discomfortable. Love it. The word of the day. I wish I had like a button that I press that says discomfortable. Me. Oh, maybe I gotta do that. I gotta find a button that I press. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Please, we will see you there. Okay, guys. I will see you there. I will see you maybe on Monday. I will go maybe. I have to go live for the time being until I figure things out and figure out a good schedule.